Morning, guys. Oof. Ugly day outside. It's raining. I haven't even had my coffee yet. It's way early in the morning, but hey, good day to you guys. You know what? You can make a rainy day a good day. That's what I got out again. Pulled some beef out last night. So, one thing. Oh, hold on. Beef spice. SPG. Not really. Right there. Man, I really got to get my coffee on. Oh, got a couple onions. Now we got a plan. Okay, how's this? We are going to do a raw pack beef, slightly seasoned with the SPG. Throw in some onions. I'll chop them up. And we'll do beef and onion, and we'll can it today. Okay. Well, I got to get the coffee on and stuff like that. Hope you guys are having a good morning. You know what? Give me a little bit. I'll be right back. Probably not as much as you think, but yeah, give me a little bit. I'll get my coffee out and stuff like that. And then how would I bring you along on a little journey to do some canned beef? Okay, another shopping cart full of boxes taken out of the freezers. That's what I need. Okay, so rainy day, all you farmers out there. Hope you're having a good day. Maybe maintaining equipment. You know, I don't know how the day's going to turn out. I know we were going to go swimming today at in our pool, but it's the way it's going. I don't know. Maybe the pool will get emptied out here pretty quick. So, okay, I need coffee, or else I'm just going to fall over. So I'm going to go get my coffee. I'll get things set up, and I'll bring you back. So we're going to just pop out right now, and we'll be back in a flash. And here we are. Okay, so it's early on Thursday morning. Boys aren't awake yet. I'll have to make them some pancakes later. This is it. This canning beef with onions and a little bit of SPG-ish, right? Remember that video? We did that a little while ago. Real easy. I need a knife. So, talking to some people last night from BC. That's where I'm from. And they asked me, hey, Todd, it's been a minute since you've been in BC. Well, longer than a minute. More like, 30 years. I think I haven't been in BC in 36 years. I mean, yeah, I've done some traveling in BC and, visiting and stuff like that, but that's where I'm from. I was born in Vancouver. Lived the life on the best place on earth as far as I'm concerned. Well, I don't know. I kind of like home now. But turns out I got some viewers out there and some subscribers. And thanks, guys, for doing that. And the comments. I appreciate that. And the ideas. So they wanted to know about my scuba diving. Well, let's just say there was a part in my life where I felt a little wanderlustish, where you just got to move, you got to shake it, you got to go. My adventure meter, I'd been in Edmonton for a long time after doing a whole bunch of jaunting around the globe, doing a whole bunch of stuff. That might be part of another video. I don't know if I'll, that's one of those things. But on my jaunts when I was living in Edmonton, I went scuba diving. I learned how to scuba dive. Well, I knew how to scuba dive, but this is just getting my certification, open water certification. So yes, I was in Alberta, which is a landlocked province in the middle of Canada. And I learned how to scuba dive. Well, I don't know if you've heard about the fires from Jasper. That's where I learned how to scuba dive. Took some time with the dive outfitters. They're in Edmonton. Hey guys, shout out to you. If you need dive supplies or dive information or any of that dive, scuba dive-ish stuff, go to Dive Outfitters. Check them out. They're online. Also, you can just go in and see them. That's Lauren and Angie over in Dive Outfitters in Edmonton there. So, been a minute since I've been there. Because since I've moved out here, I haven't really been able to go any diving because I went from landlocked to holy crap, I got lakes everywhere, but they're kind of all shallow. And no, there's a few dive clubs out here, but not a lot. Oh, but what I'm doing here, guys, is I've got the two bowls, one on each side. This is my cutting it up into either strips or cubes. This is going to be my mixie bowl. And then I'm literally going to mix it and put it in jars. I've got my sanitized jars over there. Pressure canners right there. I haven't even turned it on yet because I want to show you how easy this is. And, you know, maybe get a little bit about me. So, moved to Saskatchewan, 2008. Yeah, I think it was 2008. And I moved here because of a girl. That's right, my beautiful wife, Tanya. And we had our little boy, which is Xander, who's not so little. As you may have noticed. We'll get him on video. My 13-year-old boy stands about 6'3". In fact, him and his buddy, they were gaming all night. They're like I said, they're not awake yet, so I'll have to make them pancakes here pretty quick. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Up here? Sourdough starter starting. I'm gonna have to feed it later on, but it looks like it's actually working. That makes me very happy. You know, a little prayer over it goes a long way, right? And remember that we did that sourdough starter in the package yesterday? Wow. It seems to be doing some work too. I'll hit it that later on today, probably not until 3 o'clock, but there wasn't that much in there, and it seems to have covered the bottom and grown a bit. So that's a really good sign. But I won't make sourdough pancakes today because those guys aren't ready to rock and roll. So what I'm doing here is I'm trimming the fat because I don't want too much fat in. I know fat's flavor and blah, 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 blah. I get it. But that's also good for the dogs and the cats. So they got to be fed too, right? And I don't want chewy bits. I just want good bits because I can always add flavor and I can always add fat later, adding just some oil or something like that. And if you're wondering, this is a New York steak. I'm cleaning my freezers. And as you know, I get very busy in the fall. This is what I get busy with in the fall. And this is why I'm doing my freezers. And this is why, well, I can't say it's why I bought the Nesco. It's one of the reasons, though, because I want to go from in the freezer all the time to locked and rocked in a jar. Holds its flavor better for a longer time. And remember the whole thing about being able to grab and go a meal and all that kind of stuff. And I think beef and onion will go a long way. I can just make up some potatoes, right? And away we go. Okay, onion. You know how to cut an onion? Pretty easy. Okay, lop off the bottom. Peel. Get in there, lop off the top. Peel. And then literally just strip the onion. But by doing the top peel, bottom lop, I guess, you know, where you take the head and the tail off, you make it so that it peels really easy. And I haven't even started crying yet, which is something. Top, take the bottom off. Oh, this one's sour. Uh-oh, this one's spongy. This one's toast. Okay, so I guess I got one onion. I think I want to do them small like a dice. So I'll come in, not a fine dice, but a dice. Come in on the side like that. Knife skills. There we go. We got onion. And we got our onions done. Okay, so we take our bowl. Take a couple of handfuls of meat. Throw in a little bit of onion. Mixy, mixy. Okay, get our SPG. Now my hand's covered in schmutzy, right? Okay, SPG. Let's do a measure. Let's do a teaspoon. What do you think? Because remember, the spices are going to really kick up in it. So we'll just do a teaspoon. Sprinkle. Mix. Grab a jar. Hold it. Hold on a second. I got that. Okay. I'll be right back. Put this in the jar. Just like that. And we're ready to go. Okay, so that's the process. So I'm going to use just, say, 3 cups of meat carved up here. No, maybe we can make it 2. I mean, it'll be whatever fits in there. So, and this is just by feel. You want more onion, put more onion. You want other stuff in there, put other stuff in. You want some peppers in there, throw some peppers in there, right? So it's all by feel. It's all by how you go. And it's just get it on the go. Stuff it in there, stuff it in good. And I'm going to do this rinse and repeat for the next little while. Okay, just that, a little more meat in there. And I'm running low on onion, so I already got onion in the bin. So, and it's that easy. And that's how you're canning meat. Now everything's been sanitized to get in here. Trying to get my Ascot t-shirt not ripped and shredded. And you know what? Okay, see how it's got there? See that? That's about your headspace. But I'm going to add a little bit of beef broth. So, what have I got? Oh, there's some right there. Just everyday Campbell's beef with red wine broth, right? Just put in a little bit. Let it get in all the crevices. All right. Well, I'm going to have to make some broth or something because that's all I got. Okay. I'm just going to rinse and repeat and do this a number of times, and then I'll bring you back when I've got it going in the pressure cooker, okay? So I basically cut up my beef into 1 inch cubes or smaller, or shreds, added some onion, 1 teaspoon of our salt, pepper, garlic, mixed it all up, put it in the jar, added a little bit of broth. I'm going to wipe it off with a vinegar wipe, put a lid on it, only finger tight, right? I'll do that till I'm out of meat, and then I'll bring you back when I'm doing the Nesco canner. And then I'm really going to show you how good it is. Because remember, I said I wanted to make some pancakes for the boys. Well, I'll make pancakes for the boys. Well, it's pressure canning. Okay, I'm going to get my coffee, get this all done, and I'll be back in a flash. Here we are back again. Okay, so I got all the jars done. As you can see, I just put the beef broth in them, hand tightened the lids, wiped them down with vinegar. That way I didn't have to worry about, any bad seals, hopefully. But realistically, I haven't had, I think, 2 over the, 200 jars I've been doing bales, I think. So not too bad. Okay, so here's the Nesco. I've got 8 cups of water in there. It has a measurement, so you just fill it up. I put a little vinegar in the water because it's well water, right? So this is just basically beef cubed up, whatever beef you had. I mean, I had steaks, roast, whatever, and all that meat that filled up my entire half of the sink there goes down in 6 jars. Let's see if we can fit. I know I can fit 3. It could probably fit 4, but if I've only got 6, I'll do 2 batches of 3, right? Logic. So we're just going to put them in. Yeah, I could get 4, but I'll just do the 3. Okay, I close the lid. Watch how hard this is, guys. You notice I'm way away from the stove? The reason for that is, can you see my stuff over here? I'm going to make pancakes for the boys, just a vanilla pancake, homemade, actually out of companies coming. Throw them huge props. I love their recipes, especially the muffins and more book. Excellent. Okay, so I have closed the pressure cooker. I've got 3 jars of beef in the pressure cooker, cubed up, a little bit of SPG-ish stuff, a little bit of onion, tossed up, mixed up, put into the jars, a little bit of broth. See how it looks here? Very little fat. You see onion chunks in there and stuff like that. And then, of course, just up to the 1 inch headspace, right? These are used jars I got at an auction. Had lids.
trying them out. And Sutton Daze, shout out to you. Girl, keep it rocking. And you know how you want to prepare for the next 62 days, I think it is, or whatever, until the election? I know things could be crazy down there. But for us, that's just preparing for winter because we have power outages. Sometimes you're snowed in for 3 or 4 days. Sometimes the roads are closed for a week. You don't know, right? It's just the way it is. So I understand. So people, you don't need civil unrest. Prepare for anything. Prepare for the next big blizzard. Who knows when it's going to happen? Here in Saskatchewan, that could happen tomorrow. So hope it doesn't because I still have a camper at the campsite. Okay, so back to. I know I'm getting distracted. It's because I'm early in the morning. Hold on, just. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's right. Coffee, nectar of the gods. Don't know why it tastes better in an Ask Todd cup. Dr. Church's Signs and Designs. They can hook you up with Ask Todd merch anywhere you want to go. Man, it's so hard doing it backwards. Okay, so now I'm getting coffee into me. I'll get back to it. So I've made the beef. It's taken, well, I've only been up for half an hour. So half an hour, maybe? And that's stretching. That includes me making coffee. I've even cleaned up the mess and everything else and got the stuff ready for it. So let's call it half an hour to do 6 jars, at least 2 to 3 meals per jar. Let's call it 3 meals per jar, 18 meals of beef, right? Put it in the Nesco canner. Make sure it's on vent. 15-pound weight because we're here in Saskatchewan, right? So it's a green one. Hit high. Take it up to 95. Ooh, too much. Okay, ready for the tough part? Oh, there we go. Close the lid. We have to close the lid. Start. Okay, I've probably got 15, 20 minutes while it heats up. Remember, we got to wait till it does this thing of steam. Oh, didn't I tell you? When it starts doing the E process, the evacuation process for 10 minutes, it beeps and lets me know. Oh, and when it's done the evacuation process, it beeps and lets me know to put that there. And then you know what I got to do? Nothing. Nothing. So I'm going to go make pancakes. I don't think you want to watch me make pancakes. It's kind of boring. I'm going to go make pancakes while I'm pressure canning. Oh, I put the pressure canner sort of outside of the kitchen. It's in the dining room now. Did you see the shot? Look at the shot. Right? So it's out of the dining room now. This is actually a pretty good filming angle, if I'm not mistaken. Let me comment. Tell me if you think this is a better filming angle for me. Because I can do all kinds of stuff out here too. Okay, so this is ready to go. Beef and onion with a little bit of SPG. Mixed in a bowl, put in a jar. 6 jars ready to go. Got 9 bags out of my freezer. 9 bags. That freezer is going down. I want it empty, man. I want it empty. So we've done beef. We've done pork. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you've seen me do pork yet. Well, maybe next time I do pork, I'll do it. What do you think? Sweet and sour? Honey garlic. Next time, how about we do honey garlic pork? I don't know when it's going to be, but I'll find something to chop up. Because, when you're looking in there, all the fine chops. I got so many pigs booked in this fall. I mean, you're talking almost triple digits here. I got a couple of cows booked in. I've got 5 guys who are saying, hey, can I have a slot for a deer or a moose or an elk? And I'm like, for the elk or the moose? Yeah, deer, just do it your own way. Bring it in me and the trim, I'll turn it into something. So I'm like, skinning deer? I don't. It's boring. It's just that you do a lot of work for very little result. I know the hunters, don't get me wrong. I'm a hunter too. The hunt is nice and the harvesting is awesome. And then the creation of sausage. I have a couple of outfitter camps. That's the people who take people from like the US or other places that want to come here and hunt our big bucks and bears and all that kind of stuff. What they do is the Americans don't take all the meat back or even some of it back because I don't think you can get it across the border. So what they do is they get their meat to me. I turn it into sausage. So the next time they come up, like they book for next year, they're going to be eating stuff that was made from their animal they harvested the year before. And the cool thing about that is I have a chamber vacuum sealer. We will do an episode on that because that thing is the coolest ever. It's out in the shop. So I chamber vac seal them nice and tight. They're good for like Oh, okay, I'll say best before 1 year. Realistically, I pulled out beef that was 5 years old and it tasted like the day I packed it. So not a bad day. You know what I mean? So yeah, I know. I'm sitting here talking. I'm not even looking at my. I mean, I'm not. Even, did you see me check temperature once? No. Did you see me check anything else once? No, no. And you know what? It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm done on my pressure setup for the day. I think today's going to be because it's really ugly outside. So I'll do my chores outside and get everybody fed and stuff like that. The babies were out this morning, the little chicks. They were out this morning going, what the hell is this? I think it's the first experience with rain so far. So it's kind of cool to see. So basically, I've done my daily prep. In reality, that means that, so say I'm going on a bus run on Tuesday, because I start my bus run on Tuesday. I could start my bus run, get up in the morning, start my coffee, make lunches for Xander and Tanya, and get everything going and make breakfast. And I could cut up a couple of things of meat if I pulled it out to thaw out the night before, put them in jars, put them in the pressure canner, because I can warm up the pressure canner to start off with the brown function, and I can have the stuff ready to go. Or if I jar, well, hell, if I jarred it the night before, I'd just can it the night before, take it out when I got home from the run. But I could literally do pressure canning while I'm doing my bus run. I'm gonna have to try that one. So again, Nesco pressure canner, $2.39 Walmart, or not Walmart, sorry, my bad, $2.39 Amazon. If you're a Prime member, I think it's free shipping. And I know all you guys with the big pressure canners, yeah, I know I got that. But I'm thinking, when you get the big sale, like say pork loins go on sale. Well, again, we're going to be doing sweet and sour pork. We'll revisit the pork loins going on sale project, right? So, what else have I got? I don't think. I think that's it. I'll bring you back when it's all done. It's going to take probably. You know what? I'll just pause it here, and I'll bring you back when it's ready to go. And now it is exactly 8:49. We're timing it. It's 8:49 in the morning. I've just pushed the button. Let's see how long it takes to get to the evacuation part. Well, we know that's 10 minutes. So how about I wait until it's ready to push the button? Or no, not even push the button. I don't have to push any more buttons. How about I bring you back when it's time to just flick the little pressure thing over? And we'll time it. 8:49. Let's see how long it takes to do it. Okay, don't go anywhere. It's not going to take longer than you think. And I got to go make some pancakes for the boys. Maybe I'll even save a couple of pancakes for you. What do you want? Chocolate chip? Oh, remember I got all those blueberries, and I have Haskell's. Haskell berry burst pancakes. Oh, another thing, another episode, another day. It's Xander and his buddy there. Maybe I'll do some regulars and some chocolate chip because 13-year-old boys, what do you do, right? All right, don't go to work. We'll be back. Okay, it just beat. It is now. Can you see it? E0. That means it's evacuated. So watch this. Okay, I know. Hold your breath. This is gonna be crazy. I'm done. Okay, it is now 9:10 in the morning. So that did not take very long, right? So that's it. While I was done that, I made sausage for the boys. I got the pancakes ready to go on. I did the dishes because you don't have to worry about it. You just let it go. Hey, it almost matches, eh? Hey, hey. Okay, so that's it. I'll bring you guys back when it's all done. But realistically, yeah, that'll probably be tonight. Well, later on this afternoon, anyways. I gotta go run to town today. I'll probably do that while I've got the second batch going on. Yeah. Wow, pressure canning meat. Who'd have thunk? Yes, I still say the easiest way to can is to watch somebody else do it. But you know what? This is coming in second in place pretty seriously. See how it's just beeping 0? Once it hits pressure, it'll start counting down from its timing that you set previously. So we're high pressure. It's already evacuated. It's bringing up the pressure at 15 pounds. And once it hits its pressure, it's going to do its thing. And then I'll see it back in 95 minutes. After that, I'll warm those guys up a little bit, put them in there, get them on the go, right? It works. It works easy. It works quick. And the best thing is I don't have to worry about it until it fails. But it hasn't failed yet. And I've done probably I'm going to say I've done enough canning for a family of 6 for probably about 3 months of solid eating out of the pantry. But let's see how it does after a year's worth of canning for family 6. We're not a family of 6, but I just want to get the stuff going, and you know how it is. So let's just rock and roll it. I'll bring you guys back when it's there. I gotta go make some pancakes. All right, see you guys in a flash. Well, for you it's a flash. For me, probably a couple hours because 95 minutes. That's an hour and over an hour and a half. 95 minutes another one. That's now 3 hours 10 minutes. Plus, you got cool down time, because you naturally let them cool down. So realistically, I'm just going to ignore this until probably about noon, and then do the other ones and put them in. Go to town, come back, ignore it till it's done. Could be till whenever because I don't have to care about it. I don't have to take them out if I don't want to. So I'm on my way to make some pancakes. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you back tonight, and I'll hopefully get this uploaded tonight. Although I have another one releasing tomorrow, but you know what? I'll get this one uploaded on tonight. That way, you might as well, power load it, right? I'm doing so much stuff here right before I got to go back to work. I might as well just get them going on. All right, so okay, we've got canned beef and onion with a little bit of SPG. I'm not going to even put the recipe in. It's basically cube your beef up to 1 inch or smaller. Well, 1 inch is nice, or strip it. Go in with 1 tablespoon SPG, just sprinkle, mix it up, throw in half an onion, cut up nice and about, half-inch size kind of thing, or even a small dice would work because then you just get more in there. But even a little bit of onion goes a long way in a pressure cooker because of the flavor transfer. And then we can talk about thermodynamics and all that, but we don't need to on this. So that's about it. So cube beef, SPG, onion. You just do it as you go. I have no leftovers. It made 6 jars of pounds of meat. I mean, that's got to be 3 pounds, maybe 2, right? So that's a lot of meat that will be roasted and ready to rock and roll whenever you want it and you're ready to rock and roll or feel the urge to have a roast beef and onion dinner. It'll come out sort of shreddy. Yeah, I know, but if you put that in pasta with a little bit of cream, some salt, pepper, garlic, again, we'll sprinkle on the pasta, add a little roux. In fact, one of these days this winter, I will do up a beef and onion pasta dish for us, and I'll make sure to make a video of it using the beef that we did today. And today is August 29th. So we'll see where it's at when we come back to it. So I will see you guys tonight. Don't go anywhere. For you, it's a flash. For me, it's a day. So until then, I'm saying have a great day. I know it's only going to be about 30 seconds for you, but have a great day for the day, and I'll see you when I've got results of what we had today. Okay, we're back. It's now 3:30. You see these? Hope so. 6 big jars of beef and onion. Nesco did its job. A little bit of seepage, but I think that's because I put too much broth in. That's a me thing, not an it thing. So there we go. Oh, by the way, while I was pressure canning today, I got to go get the mail, ran to town, got my stuff there, did the laundry, made the kids breakfast and everything else, and, got supper ready, well, prepped anyways, because we're going to do deep fry night tonight. So that means chicken fingers, maybe dried ribs, maybe chicken wings, and some homemade French fries that we're going to make into a poutine. Gravy I made from the chicken broth we made the other day. Fantastic. So, Naomi, I know I talked to you today. Oh, guys, by the way, Naomi told me a little secret today that I'm going to spread the word. Don't tell her I told you. She said that she was looking on Amazon today for this canner, and it went on sale. Well, I don't know if it's on sale, but the package is better. You get the Nesco canner with a beginning to can cookbook. So a whole bunch of pressure canning recipes and stuff like that, and water bath recipes for this little critter here. And it's thrown in at $2.39. I would suggest if you're looking at getting one, think about getting one now. Little perks. I mean, it might go on sale price, but I've been looking around even at my suppliers for all my big stuff, like outside. They're usually cheaper than everybody else. But I have a feeling this is the one that gets made for everybody else, because a lot of them will look exactly the same for a much higher price. So that's it. I'm going to forget the props. I love it. I'll swear by it, and I will definitely give it a double thumbs up. Beep. Other than that, so this morning, how it went, yeah, this old BC boy stuck here in Saskatchewan, but not stuck. Loving every minute of it on a really day.
Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Thanks for subscribing. Please like. I don't have enough likes. Come on, guys. If you're watching, please like it. If you like it, or if you don't, just let me know. Also, some comments. I don't know if I told you, I got to do my HP sauce recipe. It's going to be coming up in the next while. We're going to do a Trisha's. Trisha's has called me back to do her place because she's doing a fall layout, for Halloween and Christmas, I would imagine. And then we'll get this going. So on that note, thank you very, very much for joining me in this. And I really appreciate it. And it does mean a lot to me that I'm able to put this out there and people actually pay attention. And thanks a lot for everything. And also, I'm thinking that for the diets that we're on, this is a really, really good way to go. Because, yeah, look at some canned chicken recipes or canned beef recipes. Probably pretty good at canned meat recipes. Like stuff that you can make with it. I know I had a gentleman who's going to be going on the bariatric train here pretty quick. He said that one of his favorite meals, although high in salt, is chicken breast, like canned chicken meat. So not chicken breast, just canned chicken. He puts it down with Parmesan cheese and then puts a salad on top of it. And it supposedly is just a fantastic recipe that he's fallen in love with. I said, well, if you did your own canning, I know it's a step, but if you can your own chicken breast, all you're getting is breast with very low salt. He's like, I never thought of that. So I know, came up with a weird idea. It's just better to make your own, Okay, so on that note, have a great day, people. This one's getting dropped. Another one's getting dropped tomorrow. Yeah, Nana. Yeah. Blueberries coming up tomorrow. Okay, have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Keep faith, pray, pride, right? All right. This is Todd from Ask Todd, signing off for the day. I'll see you guys soon.